Gerardo Carrion will be playing Bubba, the dragon.
Hello.
And Holly Tarkin will be playing the mother.
Oh, Mary.
Now, I want you to imagine with me just for a moment. Can you? Okay, close your eyes and picture this, if you will. Think back to a time of kings and queens and castles and dragons. That was way back, before the before. Now this was a time when heroes wore armor, forests were dark and mysterious, and magical things happened every day. Can you see it? Can you imagine? Yes? Okay. Now, imagine there is a tiny village. And in this tiny village lives a knight, his wife, and their daughter. Her name is Miri.
Hi, I'm Mary.
See? I told you. And Miri had a great imagination. Sometimes, Miri allowed her imagination to get the best of her, as you're about to see. Miri would play make-believe all day long, every day, until her mother called her in to dinner.
Ha ha! Zing! Zing! Ha! Mary, dinner time! They're catching up to me. What am I to do? Those evil nut-chucking squirrels will attack me and imprison me in their tree. I know. I'll hide behind a bush. I grab an evil squirrel by the tail and I twirl him over my head and let go! I'm saved! Miri wins the day. Hear the crowd roar!
Mary, where are you?
Coming, Mother! You, the Black Knight! You were standing in my way. Don't you hear my mother call? Let me pass or feel the sharp tongue of my blade. Zing, 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 zing! Mary to the rescue once again!
Mary, how many times do I have to call you?
Oops.
Didn't you hear me calling and calling?
Well, yes, I did, and I was on my way home, but a group of nut-chugging squirrels attacked me. But I escaped them, only to be ambushed by the Black Knight. We fought for, 3 days, and he almost did me in, but I ducked and ran my sword through his pants, and they fell off, and he ran away completely embarrassed by his nakedness.
Oh, what imagination. So you were playing and ignoring me.
Well, no, it actually happened.
You were attacked by squirrels.
Yeah, I mean, dastardly squirrels.
Never mind the squirrels, Mary. That's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Guess who's coming home tomorrow?
Well, I know.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Who?
The prince.
What prince?
My prince.
Your prince.
Yes, he's bringing my glass slipper.
Your glass slipper.
Yes, I lost it at the ball.
The ball, I see. Well, I was thinking that it might be your father.
Father's coming home from a night's errand.
He'll be home tomorrow.
Maybe he'll bring me a sword.
Maybe a nice dog.
One with a sword.
Anyways, there's so much to do. Tomorrow I will go into the village to buy a very special welcome home dinner for your father. You must sweep and dust and make the house very clean.
You can count on me, my lady.
The next morning, with her mother in the village, Miri began sweeping the house. However, before she swept very far,
This broom looks just like a sword. Zing, zing. Oh my! A mean, nasty dragon is attacking the village. Zing, 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 zing. I have you, evil dragon. Now fly away and never return. Miri saves the village. Miri the Dragon Slayer.
Mary, I'm home.
What happened?
And here, what's worse than when I left?
Oh, Mother, I was cleaning the house, but suddenly I heard this awful noise, so I looked outside, and I saw this big, huge, mean dragon attacking the village.
little did Miri or her mother know they weren't alone. Twitter the hummingbird was flying by and noticed the commotion. He, being the village or rather, the chief gossip, listened.
This was the biggest and meanest dragon I'd ever seen, and he said he was going to attack the village. Well, I couldn't let that happen now, could I? I took my trusty sword and I charged him. We fought to and fro, and he almost did me in, but I banished him from the kingdom.
I'm sure you saved the village from being burned down to the ground, dear.
Me too.
But in doing so, you left the house a bigger mess.
Yes, ma'am.
Mary's Little Village, a little girl, all by herself. I must go tell everyone. She's a hero.
Twitter wasted no time spreading the word. He flew straight into the village.
Twitter. Did you hear?
Did I hear what?
About Mary.
The little girl who lives in the village?
She saw a dragon, all by herself.
Oh my! We must go tell the others. Hey! Old man!
What?
Mary slew a dragon!
She blew a sad one?
No, you old coot, she drew a dagger.
No.
She slew a dragon! Guess what, Digger?
What?
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 No. What he's trying to tell you is that we have a dragon slayer.
We have a dragon slayer! We have a dragon slayer!
Let's go tell the king. Maybe he'll declare a holiday.
To the king! To the king! A holiday! A holiday!
Twitter and Professor Who had overheard the commotion in the village and were very upset.
Did you hear?
Yes, and I don't like it.
Do you think they're talking about Bubba?
Who else? He's the only dragon around.
We better go check on you.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, at the court, the king and queen were doing what kings and queens do. They were acting kingly and queenly. They're out for an afternoon stroll. The king is delightfully slow. He doesn't catch on very quickly. The queen is as quick as a whip and helps him to understand on most occasions. They are both a very good king and queen.
You know, dear, we really must find you another jester.
Another one, but we employed 3 this month.
Oh, I just couldn't help it. I had to say, off with his head!
Out! Dear, where did you find them?
I got them on sale. 2 for 1.
Get rid of them.
But dear...
Do it!
Oh, well... Oh, stop!
Dear, later.
Oh, yes, my love. Oh, wait.
Those 2 are only too excited to separate one's head from one's shoulders. They must be watched, and you must keep your mouth shut. Finally, one of the villagers was elected to tell the king and queen about Mary. You see, they had all heard about frequent beheadings at the castle and were afraid to go anywhere near it.
You're great.
Ah!
Stop! Dear, this is one of your loyal subjects.
Oh.
Please, rise and speak.
I've come to tell you good news. There's a little girl.
Aha!
Stop, dear. The kind villager hasn't finished yet. Please continue.
There's a little girl in the village and she slew a dragon.
She slew a dragon?
Slew a dragon.
All by herself.
All by herself.
A little girl.
A little girl.
Simply amazing.
Amazing.
And who is this little girl?
She is the daughter of a knight.
Which one?
Sir Bousquet.
Sir Bousquet, he's my best. He's just never here. Bring her straight to me.
Yes, Your Highness.
Sir Bousquet's daughter slew a dragon and saved the village, and perhaps you and me.
Dear, you won't try to cut off her head, will you?
Oh, heavens no! Who do you think I am?
A great king and husband.
You know me so well.
Yes. Meanwhile, the villager runs straight to Mary with the king's message.
Mary! Mary! Come with me, quick, or we'll both be in for it.
Where are we going?
Oh, just quit your fussing and come with me. I don't want to lose my head over this.
And soon enough, they reach the castle.
Whoa, wait a minute. Where are we going?
Oh, just come on.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't want to go in there. Oh my, the king and queen.
Rise.
You are Mary?
Yes, your highness.
You slew a dragon.
Yes.
All by yourself.
Yes.
Oh, with what weapon?
My father's old sword.
Amazing! Oh, this is wonderful! This is marvelous! You saved the village! You saved the kingdom! Oh, this is the perfect time for a celebration. Don't you think so? I think so.
Yes, very appropriate and in Mary's honor.
Yes, in Miri's honor!
While preparations for the celebration begin, Twitter and Professor Who finally reach the dragon's den, where Baba the dragon awakes from a nap.
How completely boring! All I do is sleep and eat! I'm so bored I could lose my mind. Not my brothers and sisters, oh no. They all burned villages, eat the livestock, frighten the villagers right out of their wits. Me? Well, I'm a vegetarian and a pacifist. I'm peaceful and prefer fruits and vegetables. I like the quiet, gentle life most of the time. Not today. People are so afraid of dragons, I seldom have anyone to talk to. I wouldn't hurt a flea. Yes, I am very lonely. Twitter! Professor Who! It's so good of you to be here.
Are you okay? You feel well?
Yes, why wouldn't I?
The news in the village. I heard it myself.
Likewise.
What news? That you were slain.
Me?
You?
Who killed me?
No. Who didn't kill you?
Who killed me?
I'm telling you. Who didn't kill you?
He's asking you who did kill him.
Oh, Mary.
Who's Mary?
No. Who is who? Mary's Mary.
Mary is the daughter of a knight.
Ah.
And a holiday shall be proclaimed in your honor.
No, not in his honor, in honor of his death.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Of course not! They're celebrating my death!
We should do something about it.
My thoughts exactly.
Like what?
We are going to the village and stop these rumors.
Won't they be afraid?
Maybe at first, but the truth will win out.
As the trio set out for the village, this celebration is underway.
Aha! Dragon in the village! Dragon in the dragon!
Dragon is
dead, eh? Dragon is dead, eh? Mary is our hero!
Dragon in the village!
Hero! Dragon in the village! Dragon in the village! Dragon in the village! Dragon in the village! Ah! What are we gonna do? There's a dragon in the village!
We have to find someone to defeat the dragon.
Yes, we must find somebody to defeat the dragon! But who?
Oh, Mary!
Yes, Mary!
Yes, Mary! She'll help us! Yes, Mary will help us!
Mary, you saved us once, you can do it now!
Oh, I'm not so sure about this.
You're our hero! Save us now!
I don't have a weapon.
What do you need?
A knight's sword.
No problem. We have plenty. Zing!
Mary, your weapon? Oh,
It's so heavy.
nonsense! Not for a dragon slayer like you. Now, you're our last hope. Without you, all is lost. Everyone, let's hide!
No. Oh, what am I going to do now? Am I in trouble or what? Oh, because of my big mouth. I should never have told that lie. Now look what's happened. Oh, please, Mr. Dragon, please don't bury me or bite me or eat me or roast me. It's okay.
Would you please tell me why you spread all these rumors about killing me?
Well, it all started when my mother wanted to go to the village to do some much-needed shopping. And while she's gone, I started playing and I lost track of time because my imagination